Hi, family. Hello, good people. I'm shooting this video in Washington State in America. Allow me to call this video my trial video because I haven't released a video ever since I arrived in America. And you have been coming to me asking me what is up, how I'm doing, and I am very fine. I can now say I am very fine. Allow me again, once again, to call this my trial video because I want to hope that it will reach you. If this video reaches you, then we can be sure of having much more videos. I came here, I arrived here on the 17th of October, a month and a half ago. I have not been able to release videos because it was too much. It was too much for me. First was the jet lag, the culture shock. I'm just recovering from the culture shock. And I have really moved a lot. Within that 1.5 months, it has been a roller coaster, moving up and down. When I came here in Washington State, I was received by my host at a place called Puyallup. I don't know if I'm even pronouncing it right. And then I moved from there and I went to another friend of mine at a place called Federal Way. From Federal Way, I went to Tennessee. Tennessee is another state altogether. It's another state. It's like another country in Africa. And from Washington to Tennessee, it was extremely far. It was very far. I took 2 planes. I had gone to spend time with my grandson, and we spent a lot of time because I knew after that I won't have too much time to myself. So I decided, why don't I go there, spend time with the young man and his parents, so that when I come back to Washington, I will be able to settle. And so now I'm back in Washington, but I have still relocated to another city in Washington where I am working. Behind me, you can see my laptop, a TV, a desk. This is my workplace. Today is Sunday, 3rd December 2023. It is my off day. That is why I decided to just try out this video. The reason why I have not released the video is because of the jet lag. The jet lag affects everything, especially the time zone. And the time zone affected my phone, my Techno Kenyan phone. It was hit hard. I was also hit hard mentally. The laptop was hit hard because the Wi-Fi here was not responsive to my gadgets, either the Wi-Fi of where I was staying. Because right now I'm actually shooting this video, I am still using my Techno phone, and right here it is working and it is responding. So I really didn't know what to do. I had to wait to buy another phone. To buy another phone, you need help because here is not CBD per se. Here, you even commuting is something that you need to learn because you commute by buses and everything needs a lot of technology, and it needs you to know, it needs you to learn. And it needs you to wait for people who can help you commute from one place to another to be available. And people here are very busy. So things don't happen that fast. And also myself, because the journey from Kenya to here takes almost 3 days or 2.5. And as you continue, the time zones keeps changing. So even yourself, by the time you arrive here, mentally, something has changed. And also after arriving here, I think after 2 weeks, Even the time here literally changed and it dropped with an hour. So at 5 o'clock, it's completely dark. It is like 8 o'clock in Kenya. And I hear that time will also change where uh, 10 o'clock here will be like 4 p.m., 4 in the afternoon. So here things change and you need to catch up with that. I also arrived here during winter. So it's all of that. And also now there's so much moving and I was extremely naive. I don't know much. I'm too dependent. I felt helpless and I'm still learning. But right now, I'm trying. I can tell you, I'm trying. I'm speaking very slowly because there are other people in other places in this building who are working. And that is why you might think I'm sad. I'm not sad. I'm very happy. But I don't want to disturb. And still, I can't shoot this video from outside because it is winter. So you have to keep strictly indoors. And I will keep telling you about that. So, well, that is what has been happening to me. It has been overwhelming. Traveling alone through international airports, from Kenya to here, several airports, then from here to Tennessee, uh, alone. It's the first time I've been commuting through international airports alone. Anytime I have commuted, it has been with the friends and especially with the family. But this time I had to do it alone. But it was an experience, it was a learning process. I'm really, really learning a lot. And so, as I said, I am safe, I am well, I am working, and if this video gets through to my YouTube channel for you people to watch, then you can be sure I'll start updating you on what I have been doing since I arrived. I haven't touched on that. I just wanted you to know why I have been quiet. And the culture shock is too much. Culture shock is the difference in experience, difference in everything. This place is different in every way, and you don't have a shortcut. You have to do things the way they have to be done. Uh, Internet is a must. It doesn't matter whether you know or you don't know, just find out a way because there are no two ways to doing something. Things can only be done in a certain way. And you know, us guys from 40 years above in Kenya, we tend to ignore internet because our children are learned and anything I want done, I just need to click a bell and my child will be there doing it for me. Easy life. If I want to book a flight, my child will be there doing it for me, guiding me along. But now my children are very, very far away. This is the first time I've been alone ever in my life. And so it has been so difficult fitting in the system, flowing in the system, understanding and comprehending is so hard. Even taking a bus, you have to go to the internet and find out everything, the route, the bus number, how many buses you will take, at what point will you go where. And the internet must connect to the streets and the states and the highways and the everything. And that for a person coming from matatu simama niingie is very hard. Now here, you can't survive without a car. You can't survive without a car. Actually, when I was looking for a job, a car was a qualification. I haven't bought a car yet, but my boss is on vacation. When she comes back, she will guide me through buying a good car. Uh, but right now, I really don't need to commute. As I told you, it is winter, so for the December month, I also would like to really keep indoors to also cool down because, like I've told you, the anxiety levels, the anxiety have been on another level. It has been overwhelming. So I really want to keep it calm, keep it cool. 1 month, I relax, I work, I save money, and then when she comes, I can start rolling. And I will let you know every step. My next video will be telling you every step. The reason why I say culture shock is real is because here things are very strict, very firm, and here things are only done in a certain way. Whether you know it or whether you don't know it, there's nothing you can do. You have to fight until you do things the way they've been set to do. And sometimes that is very difficult. For example, someone who have never driven, and you cannot get jobs until you drive. And you are here. Some people don't have papers, and you are being hosted, and your host has run out of patience. They've stayed with you for 2 weeks. They've run out of patience. And there you are. You need money to even go for driving lessons, and they will not give you this license until you pass almost 100%. It's very difficult. Thank God, me, I did my knowledge test. Once I passed, did my practical. Once I passed. And remember here, roads are very different, extremely wide, and rules are very different. Actually, you are not a driver here, even if you have driven in Kenya for 100 years. Here you come, you start afresh. You may know how to turn on the car, but even the car is very different. Everything is on the opposite direction, and you have to adjust that from your mind. But it helps if you know how to drive. It makes it a little easier. So if you ever think of coming to America, I am telling you this for free. Start doing driving in Kenya, and especially gain experience. Gain experience. Don't just do driving, gain experience. Here, driving is a qualification for real. The first thing your boss asks you is for your papers, and then, can you drive to and from work for your schedule? And you say, no, ma'am. And you are like, sorry, I can't give you a job. All right? So it has taken a lot of God, a lot of God. And remember, me, I'm a green card holder. But there are those who are not green card holders. So even their background check, because you must go through a background check. Oh my God, I think, I don't know how they survive. So God is good all the time. This is my trial video, my first video ever since I came to US. Let's see if it comes through to you. And then from there, I will be able to answer all of your questions. So come back and let us do this. God bless you. God keep you. God watch over you. Salute.